There we go. Change that. There it is. Okay. Let's just hopefully get this MSQ over with. I think I'm almost done. We gotta be like right near the end of it. This is the final zone. We finished every other zone. I can't imagine I'm much farther off. And then I can do whatever post Endwalker is. So I get all my lance raids and whatnot. Okay. Right. Put that there. Wait. I think last time we were going to talk to these guys. See. You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment if you would. Okay. I suppose there's a logic to creatures comprised of spiritual energy utilizing crystals as living space. It's nevertheless surprising to see. You cast your thoughts toward the crystal domicile, but there's no response. How do you talk to the Aether, right? Yeah, I did. Why we seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment. I must remember what form did I take when last I emerged. Ah, what is that? The skybox of this place is insane, by the way. Despite my best efforts, mine overtures have elicited no response from this crystal. I could but assume its resident sleepeth most soundly, or so I hope. If I heard correctly, the A sleep no E the A. I don't know. Within this crystal says it will merge from within shortly. Do you suppose they'll all appear as Kohagdodi does? I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, honestly, I don't remember how I think I pronounced it better last time, or had some better. I don't remember how I did it, to be honest. The strange moment comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Did you just die? Just keel over and die inside? Do your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated aether now. Worry not. There are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said some of you did answer your request for audience, yes? I imagine they will be with us ere long. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well now. Quite a few A have awakened. Ah, there they are. I can't tell. There it is. Turns off, that's why. Excuse me. May I introduce to La Lac du Deku Neda. It's been too long. Kofido Kodo. I dare say Sedar 4 has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers. Of course, the ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is plain to see as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus, I did bid them awaken you. I am the one who struggles to tell who is speaking. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms, the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Cliffido, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form? Yes. So long has it been I completely escaped my mind. It still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer. Come now. Neda. The archives are long and frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh such as they must replenish their aether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right. We duly invite you to join us in the communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Exactly. If you care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest aether. I'm curious how this is going to work, but alright. This really is where we replenish our aether. There is no particular name for it, but we traditionally sometimes use the word restaurant. Just turn that up. This facility is where we replenish our aether. There is no particular name for it, but we traditionally sometimes use the word restaurant. I already read that. Now that if you would take your place or economize the place, we will soon be awash with pure ether. Please absorb as much as you like. Why is he so big? If this is as I expect in this so-called feast, actually, let us see it for ourselves. Fear not, we are not like to come to harm. If they are thus able to replenish their ether, the loss of vital substance instead likely be the cause of their demise. Aether, they said, but I can't help but feel a little bit nervous. Judging by the construction of this facility, it would seem the A directly draw upon the aether. We were told to stand wherever we like, but it strikes me less of a meal and more of a ritual. Brace yourself for a sweet rush of sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little bit longer. Does the ritual not work on us? You brace yourself again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Just as I had suspected, as particularly as one might recreate the A's homeworld, this is Ultima Thule. One can simply not generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amarant. However, appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Did you have your fill of aether? Alas, we cannot absorb it, a deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your aether? Let me be honest, I thought these were like kind of like visions of the dead and stuff, but kind of honestly after a while assumed maybe they were just bits of leftover civilizations that were alive or that were waiting to die. So I guess they are actually just phantoms, not actually real things. Dear mouse, you say, how very primitive and quaint. I think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but to draw in substance and subside. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake in your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. There we go. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder. Wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Do you not favor us with an explanation? Your flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the A first possessed a corporeal body, what was that? Ah, that's the cat toy. Our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending our limitations, we believed we could eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. Oh, this is one of the civilizations they talked about, or Medion talked about when we went back. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist a myriad hindrances to progress. The most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Said that weird. Thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make even greater strides in our quest, transcending all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believed we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we would share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitives as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. Nay, they are possessed of corporeal form, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, it is not our duty to warn them. What thinkest thou? I'm like, why? Why is it dropping? Why is it dropping frames? Now it's fine again, but it's like, why is it even? There's no reason. Holy crap, man. This is so frustrating, man. There's zero reason for it to be dropping frames, but it is. We deliberated and came to a consensus. If you are resolved to know, we declare to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. And then now it says it's dropping a bunch. Yeah, it's just like, what is going on? What? Moment. Oh my god. So stupid. I'll see if that helps, but I don't know why it's dropping at all. I don't love that. Seek as the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Eligaya. Maybe that's why I dropped on Crossroads a couple times. That might actually be why. Because connection's unstable for completely zero reason. It was great literally up until up today. Like I said. A fundamental truth. We would hear it are, of course. Let us learn what led such an enlightened people to its indolent end. It is the truth that a lack of knowledge can beget fear. Therefore, in theory, by acquiring all knowledge, it may be possible to attain peace. But as Heidelin told us, all those people who attempt to free their worlds from life's woes met with failure, and the air among them. As their presence here attests, the tale we are about to hear will not end with a happy one. You may be intimately familiar with a problem. You may be intimately familiar with a problem. Know it like the back of your hand, yet be powerless to solve it. In the course of all of my struggles, I've often been made keenly aware of this fact. I wonder how the A never felt the same frustration. To divine the laws of creation, one would have no small feat. Would have been no small feat even for the A. Nay, having eternal life, and hence no sense of haste, would have made it harder. Such tremendous drive for knowledge that they once must have had, and I struggled to reconcile it with the listless beings before us. Whatever answer they found, it did not bring them happiness. Like our master, your soul seeketh the truth of creation. Let me see this. Okay, it seems to be fine now. Whatever. Like her master, still seeketh the truth of creation. However, will the truth of the A, who uncovered all only to desire the end, fall upon her ears? Right now, knowledge leads. Excuse me. Ere we join the A, there is some trifling matter I would fain investigate. Is Nami, Grahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? No, this toy, because I keep touching it by accident. It keeps spooking. That toy over there. But of course. My thanks. We shall head out outside the abode if you would kindly follow me. I know not mischief you're planning, Renege, but I trust you have our best interest at heart. Thus I shall go on ahead to Eligaya. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. Let's see. There's something else trying to remember. I don't know what it was. As long as it's not dropping frames anymore. Because that would also be annoying for... So I was doing all the EXEs in order. I wish I wasn't doing this stream right now. Or really, anyway, I'm just trying to complete the story. I really just want to complete the story. Oh, they're doing a fate? No, they're just killing him. Okay. Looks like they're actually getting low. No, they're fine now. Okay. Wonder what they're doing. Someone gathering. Did he get all the Aether things here? No, the next one seems to be... Well, no, actually. Yeah, the next one seems to be somewhere down there. There doesn't seem to be any more up here. So the last two, there's probably one around here and then one around here. Or somewhere in between that. Anyway, it's probably north or south of that area, that Aether area. After that, you'll get all the quests. I'm assuming I get the quest in the final mission. I think that's how it worked for the other ones. I can't remember. Ah, this place shall serve. Is this the string that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is naught to investigate. 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. What are they doing? You have our undivided attention. Let me just put that there. We have established here in Ultima Thule those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth remain in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacrum that they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? Medion made contact with them while they were still alive. I thought they still lived. Of course, she must have visited the stars, the dragons, and the A before their races perished in their entirety. Thus could she make their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacrum than she had relied on in any historical account. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how these two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tales, Medion perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an entelechy. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered those who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, a ceaselessness, She would be powerless before that demise. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it the power of Dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Menion did unleash Dynamis and ushered the dragons of the Aea unto their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desires for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this: in the place where you stand, though, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Ne'er again would I betray your trust. This I pledged and did make to your comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it fitting more of the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, fully knowing that we were bound for thy demise. As I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as to fulfill my own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me. I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such length, I could not well feign ignorance of the answer I found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I can only say this: do what you must, so what you must see and see. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. Without further ado, let us go to join our comrades. Let us be off then, to Eligaya. Gia, maybe? It might be Gia. Kind of curious how close we are to the end here. One thing that makes it hard to tell. I was just looking at the MSQ website that tells you how many missions are left. And I can't really search them up because of all the additional symbols and the names. Not that I'm pressing that hard to try to figure them out, be fully honest. I'll find out when it finishes. When I finish. Once I know I'm probably heading into another dungeon. That's when I know that we're in the end game. Wonder if it's dead. It seems everyone is counted for, shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
And now we're dropping again.
Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp.
Got it.
But this expansion
Fucking
has since
stupid ass fucking
continued
internet, bro.
unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age. In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated.
Oh, wait if it drops any more frames.
It was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story.
I think she's unimpressed.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Ishtola, no! You mustn't!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you.
Oh.
And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Somebody's going to be an encounter. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, I see what happened. I was
Keep
honestly
calm
thinking it was
and
about to
listen well.
be an encounter.
Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered
Is this gonna be
in
the
my
thing where
decisions,
we're gonna
and
summon them back
afterwards
all at
been
the end?
stricken with regret.
For the final trial.
In spite
I
of
feel like
this,
that's where we're going
I
with
may
this.
still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Yeah, the skybox is so good.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Above you, above us, on the dying star.
Is that another star?
You just never see that. Never look up, guys.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris.
So she ends the cycle of rebirth.
To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken.
Oh, so she's collecting.
That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their
So is that
protection.
it's like a mass of all of the aether and all that and whatnot? That from all the past dead civilizations? Is that functionally what it is? See, what have they been up to? If you don't mind, I have fucking 3 containment bays. What is that? That's a relic weapon, anima, okay. I need to do these at some point. I think I might honestly start the anime when I'm on a quest for ninja. Just because I know it requires tomestones. At the same time, I'm getting to the end of Endwalker, so at this point, there's no real reason to start it because I'll need the tomestones for level 90 gear. Once I start Dawn Trail, then I don't really have to worry about too much about tomestones as much. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I don't know how many. I know you have the other tombstone currency. What it's called? I'm gonna show it. Yeah, Helimetry and Mathematics. Without having a cap, to be fair. I think you need it for something, most likely. Are you all ready to continue on? Then let us make for where that light shone. Your Stoll and your AJ have opened the way for us. So then we get to see the undergrounds. Blue quest. Okay. And now to complete this before I go there. Is there no end? I do love the little separation they do. Like these guys. And some dyes. Dyes worth anything? I don't know how they look. How fortunate that you are here, corporeal being, for we are in need of your assistance. I'm sure you saw some of my kind drifting about the untamed wilds just over there. As I understand, binding their spirits together as one in hopes of diluting their consciousness and thereby erasing their sorrows. Unfortunately, the resulting amalgamation doubtless longs for more minds to incorporate, and if approach it, we may be drawn to the growing mass against our will. Your corporeal form seems to outweigh your mental capacity, so you should be safe. However, please destroy the collective consciousness before it kills us all. Your ready acceptance gladdens me. I believe if you lay waste to 2 or 3 wandering souls, the amalgamation will disappear. Do be aware that while your mind is safe, it may present other dangers should it realize what you are attempting. What's that person doing? That person's probably doing the blue quest, like me. Oh, Pictomancer, though. Maybe they just started playing Pictomancer for fun. Pardon me, traveler. I like the sense of time as perceived by those of finite lifespans. Might you be able to spare a moment to speak with some of my fellow It is rare to find one so unmarred by the scars of deepest wisdom. Your appearance and perception as an outsider differ so much from our own that I wonder if a degree of interaction might prove stimulating to both parties. Much obliged. I shall mark their location on your map. They tend to spend considerable time frequenting their usual haunts. I kind of expected us to get Dragon Blue Quest. I guess because what? This 5 quest one usually coming from the end of it. Let me do it. You come over here so I can do this. Yep. Seems to be another patch. Oh no. You know, I really should probably use like debuffs more. So I never do. Okay, cool. That one's done. Let's do the top quest. I'm glad these are never longer than they need to be. As most side quests probably aren't particularly long. So I finally get around to including every side quest in the game. Because God knows I'm going to try that. When I can fly, I'm going to see over the edge. Oh, we'll see more at least. See better. You must be the traverser from beyond who has been quite the stir around. The causing quite the stir around our abode. What a stroke of luck. In fact, I was hoping I might have the opportunity to exchange thoughts with you and your companions. But you see, I have for too long whittled away my days in listless banality, drifting wayward as my mental faculties dulled and slowed. I so longed to strike up a stimulating conversation with a traveler, yet for so long none would pay me visit. That said, I never imagined you would have such a strange physical form. Pray tell me, how do you keep your balance? What keeps your innards from slipping out through one of your multiple orifices in your body? Oh, but pardon me. Truly, I mean no offense. Clearly, life in your world found this shape to be suitable, perhaps even necessary for your survival. Perhaps our own original forms were equally horrifying. Dang. I'm horrifying? Alright. What are they up to? Ah, curious. An unfamiliar corporeal form calls out to me as I await in vain for the inevitable coming of the end. This is indeed the chance of a lifetime, perhaps of many lifetimes. And so I pose to you this question. Tell me, traveler, what is the true nature of life and the universe? Why, precisely. This is the very conclusion I read to myself. How heartening and surprising. I dare say to meet one as enlightened as myself. I had to search that up, what that meant, what the joke about 42 was. I really had to, because I had no clue what the hell they were talking about. Ew. Superior replica 3.5. Yeah, those are replicas of each other. Ooh, that's good. One of these days. What a curious being. Have my peers discovered how to regain their corporeal forms while I remained lost in thought? No, of course not. Come to think of it, I wonder if we ever possessed the particular form you now do. Oh dear. I fear this may happen. This happens while I delve too deep into rumination. The very moment I attempt to regain clarity, it triggers this most unpleasant reaction. If my fellow E have not found a way for us to acquire more corporeality, perhaps it follows me to mediate further upon the matter. In any event, pray leave me to my cognitions. Did you encounter any acquaintances? Did you encounter my acquaintances? I can only hope that they derive some sense of stimulation from conversing with you as I did myself. For if so, we may yet discover means to attain the moratorium known as death. Until that time, should you ever be in the mood for discussion on the profound and inevitable meaninglessness of the universe, we'll be here to waiting. Yes, always waiting. I see you made quick work of the amalgamation. Amalgam. Okay. I've only heard it as amalgamation. I've never heard shortened like that. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Alright. Of course, it is well within each A's right to choose when they wish to end their existence, but to force others to join them, however accidentally, is another matter. This whole ordeal has led me to contemplate how I should meet my own demise. But forgive me. I forget such matters are not left to choice for your kind. Truthfully, I envy you. To go forth each day full of vigor, not knowing when your lives will unexpectedly be snuffed out, it feels incredible. My apologies if I made you uncomfortable. I am unused to speaking with mortals. Be assured that I appreciate your help, and you have given me much to think about regarding death, or perhaps life. I assume that would put the thing on there. We're gonna go that one, I guess. Just popped out of existence. Over in the bathroom, real quick. Alright. We get to meet the Omnicrons next. Makes me wonder if this is what their planet looked like. I guess it's supposed to be what their planet looked like. Was it just always like a desert-like planet? Or is this what it became and it's like, as it died out? Yes, I can feel it. The aether emanating from the arcane patterns. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let's see where it leads. Huh, doesn't that look familiar? Well, if you didn't do Omega, I guess it wouldn't look familiar at all, right? Which feels like a weird thing to, like, someone that just hadn't done Omega at all. Feels weird to think people just haven't done Omega and other stuff like that. Or any of the raids, if you've been playing the game when they came out at least. I wonder if there's different dialogue if you did their Omega series versus not doing it. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrive? Not the most welcoming of places, is it? We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also go get the lay of the land as far as we can go. I'll help Offna with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostile beings, take care of your footing. I mistook the look of this terrain. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care of ourselves, or yourselves. We'll find you once we finish exploring. I can see the Aether right over there, so I assume I'm going over there. I expect the children will seek the outermost bounds of the Isle, so I propose we search the central area. These are there are machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encountered, they will most likely attack any who venture too close. So let's avoid them and look for others that appear more approachable. You can see naught but patrolling machines in the air. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Fair enough. Overflow Omnicron. Well, from what I read, the Omnicrons are like warlike, right? So I'm not that surprised. Just don't want to deal with getting hit by them. What? You useless. How does this thing work? Did I break it or did they just break it? I guess it doesn't work on some things, right? Yep, southeast. Not far from here, at least. I wonder why some of the Omicrons are hostile and others are not. Bzzzt. Additional entity detected. I love the text boxes, by the way. Look, Izanami, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Beg your pardon, we are searching for the denizens of this star. This is unknown life tone detected. Assigning generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. Blip bloop. The planet. Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organs are under the process of the name in our tongue. It may be translated to yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omnicrons, and you are standing with one of our outposts. Standing within one of our outposts. The Omnicrons say, "What is that you do here?" "We are preparing for war." As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be likely to be taken to custody and/or terminated. A little frightening, but at least they seem to be forthright. I would see what else I can learn from this fellow. If you could try speaking with the others. Greeting, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware of malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. For avoidance of confusion, be a Sir. It's advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of the 6 strategic matrices that bear the designation Stigma. This measuring combat capability result in negligible. Subject falls outside of targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons. Our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the homeworld of the beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet, through the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determine the losses incurred exceed the gains. Blip bloop. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Munitions levels satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment nominal. Awaiting instruction, sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. I'm gonna assume I cannot trade with him yet. An error has occurred in the training protocol. Debugging in process. Please stand by. Yeah, what's further? Figures. Victory. Loss. Something, whatever that means. Excuse me. You learned a few things? So did I. Are we share our findings, however? I believe it's best to step outside the outburst. Come with me. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the air. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the ones we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated islands. As before, we must locate the embodiment of emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? So the Omicron seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory of the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, so they wait. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urange's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Seems Stigma, right? Urange said this? During our investigation, before we joined you in Elagaya, so that's the way of it. Why couldn't he say it to all of us? Given that we know this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in A long for death, the young Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we must seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we might communicate with it. M032 also said that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Well, I might as well just pop out these blue quests. I have to be. Oh, what was I saying? Assistance requested. This unit has observed a curious phenomenon in which certain members of enemy faction have exhibited a marked increase in their combat capabilities. Analysis suggests that said members share unique, specific bounds with others in their faction. These individuals were conferred titles such as consort and family. This unit detected no difference in physiology that would provide notable advantages in combat, yet the presence of interspecific bonds alone led to an increase in performance. Records indicate that one member of a bond group exhibited this exponential improvement when others were eliminated. Potential benefits of such augmentation are provided to be immense. Thus the unit's query, are you familiar with the aforementioned phenomenon? world. This is fortunate, as you can construct a consort for each research services, where you ask to denote the method by which this unit might form an interspecific bond with said consort. Requesting standby at present coordinates. Initiating consort retrieval. Now, what do you have to say? Initiating communication. This unit requests your participation in Omnicron combat simulation. 98.8% of the past 12,359 sessions have produced this exact same result. Thus, an unknown quantity such as yourself is acquired. An Omnicron aggressor is positioned outside the base. This unit has instructed said opponent to record all combat data all combat session data. You may initiate your assault when your preparations are complete. Will this recording be destroyed if I smash it? Uncertainty detected. World. Reviewing previous transmission. Verbal analysis suggests that this unit has emitted crucial information regarding the current mission. This unit begs your pardon. Once you have nearly destroyed the aggressor, you're requested to activate this dice, which will automatically transfer combat data to a convenient portable format. Initiating handover protocol. Setting coordinates. For the transmission you have received, the opponent is located at the planar frame extended from the space. Reconfigure your emotional state to grateful world. This unit thanks you for your cooperation. Initiating training protocol. This unit is programmed to trade for bicolor gemstone. Though this unit does not understand what value they hold. Like how it doesn't even know why, but it's like, you know what? Program to do it. Might as well. I pass it? Oh. Activating instruction. This unit presented the aforementioned consort. At present, its capabilities are comparable to subordinate patrol units. How should we proceed? You need to grow. If I say that, you could give it a pet name. If I say that, they're gonna literally grow closer, I'm sure. Or that's what they're probably gonna think. Skating Identification Database World. Records indicate that it's designated Test Unit 001 or 43. Unit requests confirmation that said affiliation quantifies as sufficiently pet. It's detected world. New proposal. My beloved. A review of this unit's memory shows that a member of enemy faction referred to its bondmate as such. Appellation change confirmed. New designation. My beloved. Reconfiguring emotional status to grateful world. This unit appreciates your assistance in facilitating the creation of a special bond with my beloved. Initiating phase 2 of experiment. Are we gonna destroy it or something? This unit will evaluate whether the destruction of my beloved bears a positive impact on this unit's combat capabilities. Transmitting self-destruct command to my beloved. I don't think that works like you think it does. Analyze the unit stats world. No change in functionality detected. Possibility of transmission failure estimated at 78%. This unit asked the confirm that my beloved has successfully executed the self-destruct command. Retrieval remains also requested. Don't escape theme. That is a good theme. What about that too? Did I get them? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need to go all the way out here for them. Leave me alone. Get away from me. Okay, fine. Fine. This one is just fast and fine. Oh, I forgot to use my charge. Still something I gotta get used to. Okay, that's done. And there's last one I need. Beloved Part 1. Beloved Part 2. Yeah, that knocks all of the... I think that's it, right? That's all of the ones on feet. That's all of the mission ones. Now, I just need the one from... Most likely defeating... Nope, get out of here. Nope, didn't ask. The one that... Most likely the one I need is just the one from, simply defeating Medion. Requesting retrieval from my beloved. Potential for reconstruction and further experimentation remains high. It remains the Omnion's consort after its self-destruction. Self-destruction confirmed successful. World. Sadly, experiment confirmed unsuccessful. Analysis of the unit's parameters shows no change in functionality. This unit will consider executing a family simulation after reconstruction enemy faction data. But based on the result of consort simulation, termination of research may be advisable. Reconfiguration cultural state form disappointed to grateful. Well, this unit thanks you once again for your cooperation. Your proposed methodology may be implemented in future experiments. Dun, dun. Alright, where you at? World. Reviewing received transmission. Analysis suggests that the aggressor is no longer operational, requesting a return of previous provided recording device. A device containing data from your fight against the Omnicron aggressor. For some reason, the screen reads level 90, and its speakers are emitting a jaunty tune. Extraction of combat data complete. Analysis. Yeah, I love the little theme. World quality of data greatly exceeds expected value in all previous records. Reconfiguration emotional state to impress. The data suggests you engaged the aggressor at close quarters and gave it little time to respond. This unit will submit a request to the logistics matrix for the augmentation of emerging escape apparatus. Searching database or situational appropriate axiom. World. Only through combat can we improve ourselves. The absence of new challenge results in stagnation. Records indicate that this base has not encountered new threats in a considerable amount of time. This unit sees potential value in enduring attacks more frequently, though its Discord prevention module is buzzing in a most irritable fashion. World. Reconfiguration emotional state to grateful. This unit appreciates your cooperation with the collection of combat data, and I suggest it will prove invaluable to the further development of base Omnicron. Sorry. And there we go. Now we have all of our... Did I talk to that, right? So the console we seek lies on the far side of the island. The Isles, probably. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us watch our step as we make our way. I was kind of hoping there was like some special dialogue for having done the Omega raid. Can I not walk on it? I jump on it. Nope. Really? Come on. You caught on like everything. Hope here would be our next teleporter. Stigma 1. Okay. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? We have a smack over the head. The glow would suggest it's still operational, but how are we to interact with it? Greetings, sir. Can you hear me? Say something you can. Say something you can. Awaken. Activate. Password. Well, I tried. Hey, let me just actually cancel. Let me pee real quick. Alright, back. Now I can speak with the console. You tried touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but no response. No luck, I see. There must be a way to activate. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it?
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Well, it could possibly go any worse, I suppose. I could try my custom-made Omega Jammer. Not that I have it on hand.
Wait, you still have it? Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the superweapon Omega. Wait, the actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited. Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
I'm glad they thought for a second.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
No, where are you going?
Wait, we have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
I need to do the rising. I keep forgetting about that actually. Holy, I need to get that do that before it quest disappears. Granted, I have till the 11th, so it's not like I don't have a lot of time to do it. I want to play. God, I want to play Dokapon Kingdom with friends, but there needs to be like a Dokapon bundle so you can like actually get it for a bunch of friends and yourselves. I don't know why they don't do that. It's not like I feel like people aren't buying it out in the wazoo. So like, go ahead and just kind of bank on that. Though I never encountered Omega myself, in conceiving the means to send the Crystal Tower to the first, we borrowed much from its mastery of the Rift. Indeed, so many times did I read the report of your battle, I believe I could recite it word by word. Omega's miniature likeness also survived to the future. If a little worse than wear, I must confess, I was delighted to see it again in the present. I remember we first set Omega loose to deal with Shinryu. An elegant weapon, we once thought, and here we are now visiting a recreation of its homeworld. I can imagine how else these beings will surprise us. Let us focus on our search of the outpost. Search on the outpost. Alize and I will still speak with the Omicrons this time. We'll try and speak the Omicron this time in hopes we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Graha could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, let us begin at once. We came this way. I believe I spot a promising vantage point. Follow me. No, that's that. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, well, I gotta fight them now. Alright. It's just something you can get XP. And here we are. I see the twins are wasting no time with their inquiries. Let us begin observing the Omicrons. They're supposed to be standing by, so we should look for any that aren't. Yeah, I figured it was going to be one of these. Where is it? Gosh, come on. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. That's just frustrating. Like when it's actually like, I need, come on. You kind of wanted about Cecily as if lacking a clear objective. Good lord, that was annoying. Now I'm not wandering aimlessly. Where? I see it. Ah, I see it. It's left the base. Let's follow it. For what reason does it wander aimlessly? The perfect time to have the Queen of Cake curves and curse words, okay. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used a portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Well, travel through the portal. Empty portal. Okay. One of these islands. Tree. Bzzzt. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I'm looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it can not survive in our own environment, however, it acquires life support. That is the function of the device. To go to such lengths to sustain it, is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we continue to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. We conquered the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards it which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I did not understand. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So it was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it's simply a malfunctioning Uncon. These are by no means uncommon, but it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Izanami, one day, when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I'll be mentioned in it? Of course, why wouldn't you be? You truly think so? Well, that would be, yeah. Nah, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotions which bars our way. By the way. Hello world, level 90. I get the feeling we're nearing the end, because it's actually returned to normal text. We should return to the Omnicron, to return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about this errant Omnicron. I got it broken, the Omnicron labeled broken. I think it's stronger than the Omnicron down below. Could be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that. I don't remember. Is the trace on the server? That's the thing for another day. Alright, well, at the rate, you know, considering we might be coming up on the dungeon and whatnot, I might be on the server soon. Having to wait in queues. I've given the short of it, if you would care to provide the full account. It appears the two of you made a promising discovery. Glass says you found a suspicious Omnicron. That's good, because the units here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operations unit, that there was no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, this serves to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough of that. Enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. Oh, I must have hit it when I hit the when I was hitting slash. Okay, that's why. An Omnicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. This unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omnicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omnicron body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly entered the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. Unless we attack it. Maybe. I have an idea. We use lightning on the conjugate, but make it stronger. Much stronger. At this moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, that could suggest that it has a connection to Sir. Oh, you have sight?
Tired of watching Jordan. This car's right at
He was outside. He's been going into the window, and I was cleaning it earlier. What's in my lap? Inspiring idea. I dare say it's worth a try. I had a feeling you'd been bored. This time, you just allowed me to do the honors. I'll stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention, during which time, Izanami, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention that, shortly before you returned, an Omnicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first, I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could be our errant Omnicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphanon. Alright, Alphanon and I will stand by the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. This will work, I'm sure. After all, our I don't know why. I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. Whatever. I'm sure, after all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend. Let us find this doubt-plagued Omnicron. That was just labeled N6205. I can't tell which way they're facing, to be honest with you. It's a little hard to tell. You're one that was observing the tree, are you not? I feel glad I'm to find you again. I have a question for you, see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information. Very well. Graha has begun distracting the Omnicron. Soon Alizé will strike the console with lightning. Observe M017 closely for anomalous behavior. After Azella has cast her spell, you should move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target an area and confirm it. Okay. He's in the first one. By a little bit. I didn't have to run around trying to find get the thing to activate. An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It's to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrade struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You're connected to Sir, aren't you? Ooh. Affirmative. Well, it was easy. To what end you sought to ascertain this fact I do not know, but before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish them to know my true identity. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let us head there. Our friends are at the console. Let's head there. Hopefully just walk us over there, please. Just do me the favor and walk us over there. I'm gonna throw hands. This unit struggled to understand why the tree continues to grow despite being destined to die. Let us shed light on its doubt that we may shine the way forward. A little jolt works wonders, doesn't it? All that's left is have this Omnicron divulge the truth to us. If naught is amiss with the other Omnicrons, I dare hope we have found that which prevents our advance.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It is... was My charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark
You can't hear me
is
eating my
lost.
chips.
circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
I'll say it, I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights.
Yes, you're right.
Next,
You
You must
really been
regale
to.
me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account.
I did not think about
And
that.
last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to
We'll
the
turn that up and
skies
see how
upon the
it feels.
eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink, of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
I guess the Omicrons are gone now. Well, the original Omicrons. I wonder if they ran out of power. Don't know why it's dropping, even though it wasn't dropping for a while.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
Okay, what is... What the hell is going on, bro? Why is it... What is... No! Come on! What's going so good? No, oh my god. God, tell him. Like, I'm so close to finishing, man. I just want to... I'm gonna do post, like, on at whatever pace I want. It's like, can I just finish the story without you crapping out? For no random reason? Pissing me off. Maybe I just need to restart the damn router. Great. Wonderful. Seems to be over for now. Whatever, man. A crystalline path he hath paved for us. They'll all leave so easily as if it's nothing. How do they think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give him such a flick, and I'll be just the start. Forge ahead. Amidst the sadness of Alfnod's countenance, there is a newfound determination. By crystalline path, Graha has paved it for us. Difficult that it is, we must carry on for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let's seek the light past the beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. Oh yeah, it seems we're like pretty much right at the end of Endwalker. Hopefully, no more drops. At least no drops near the end. Where will this portal take us? I won't let it break me, don't you worry. I never have and never will. Look, as my portal has opened. So surely deliver. That's true, it must. So take us to the planet, I'm guessing. The pub. Yeah, it's gonna take us like, we're probably gonna go to the center area. Well, here's where the path begins, ascends to dizzying heights. Let us make our way one short step at a time. Our friends got us this far. Their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. We owe it to them to continue, no matter how long it takes. You know, my question is, if we're gonna do a dungeon, who are we supposed to talk to? Or not who's who we're supposed to talk to. Who's the fourth member? There's only 3 of us. Tancred would scout the road ahead. Y'shtol and Urianger would trade opinions on esoteric subjects. Gaha would join the discussion, or else chat with me and Alize about the mission. Join this guy and chat with me and also a mission. Estina would be in the rear, apart, yet present. All the while, you would come and go wherever you're needed, and together we would travel. Is there a message over here too? There is. Gaze at the distant stars. The innumerable lights that show in the distance. To think they could all be birthed civilizations. To think that everything they built has gone dust. Their peoples lost despair. The stars floating in the sea at midnight, ours is a lonely aberration. You know how many worlds have met their end. With you and Alize beside me, there's nothing I fear. No ocean so vast I cannot cross. Those broken stars I see, shattered, ruptured, unraveled. I wonder if there are also worlds that created at their ends. The sight of them fills me with sorrow I cannot describe yet, and a truth I cannot deny. Birth and death, whence we came and where we'll return, a wheel from which there is no end. There's gonna be another one up there. Does this lead all the way up to the planet? Oh, do they have dialogue normally? God paved this path for us. We were meant to follow it. Should you start to fall, we'll be here to catch you. I know you'll do the same for us. It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment now, I'll wake up in bed, still a student, grandfather alive. I'd go about my day, relieved as the fragments of other life fade. And now we have this one, that none of it, I wouldn't give up these experiences, good or bad, they're mine and they are me. The portal is barely visible from up here. Truly we've come far. Much farther than we would have possible had kept chasing perfect ideals as we did in the past. It's because we have been failure and frustration that we have learned and grown from them. Highland have entrusted us with this mission, to fear the very star. fate of the very star. I don't want to say fear. Was it down there? Oh, it's on the lower platform. Like, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so I haven't missed any. We're good. Rest assured, I am fine. But thank you for your concern. What of yourselves? Though we can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. You crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now. We bet we're about a few steps away from journey's end. It'll be over before we know it. Me? Oh, I still have plenty of legs left in me. Don't you worry. It's you I'm worried about. Always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone. And while we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden. Getting near the end. And astromagnetic storms. That is a weather. There are some structures up ahead, still a ways to go before they reach the dead sun. Given all this, how naive it must sound to hope it all works out somehow. Still, forgive me, I wish for all the same, and for you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just, after all the help you've given me, once I want to be the one to help you. Well, this is it, the end of the path and the beginning of whatever awaits. There will be great hardship, it may be made to feel powerlessness. And come from what may, let us have no regrets. Now let us have pride in what we have achieved. And what we achieved and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for. Dying for, as they did. I'm gonna look off the cliff. Necropolis. This is almost it's like a bar. Normal. It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet. Perhaps the inhabitants are within the buildings, or invisible to our senses. Wrong on both accounts. There's simply no one here. Medion. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star once pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended? I don't know. Invasion, sickness, suicide? None can say. None live to speak for the dead. They're gone. Gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back. If there is no one here, then neither should there be a motion to bar our way. Yet Medion seems convinced we'll turn back. What a riddle is this? You're not alone. Ooh, there you go. It occurred. That's not called Endwalker. If Alze is discouraged, she betrays no hints of it. Whatever Medion may have said, we should confirm it with our own eyes. We need to have a look around. Indeed, at the very least, it doesn't appear to be a sprawling place like those before. If we split up, it shouldn't take too long to cover the area. I feel like it shouldn't be much longer. You think you've caught me? This form is barely a drop from the ocean that swells within the dead sun. Even so, I cannot easily unmake you. You are only still alive because of your comrades, but they cannot protect you forever. Until they fade away, I'll satisfy myself with watching you try and fail to find a way out of this lifeless place. I'll also talk to the one in front of me. Or survey it. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Perhaps you could try calling out. If anyone has heard you, he didn't respond. The object resembled a tree, and appears to have been fashioned from stone-like material. Erected in a place of an actual tree, or to serve some other purpose, perhaps. Regardless, there's no one left to explain, to tell the story. Were it not for the thick layer of dust, one could imagine someone drinking from these cups but moments ago. This place is reminiscent of a bar. Neither patrons nor staff are anywhere to be seen. Egg-shaped containers line the wall, the shelves with loose few sitting on the counter, vessels for beverages in all likelihood. A venue bustling with activity, until it was not. I haven't seen Alpha Knowledge there, wherever they are. Where is Alizé? There's Alphanauts probably at the other end. I'm trying to see if there are ways to reach the nearby isles, just in case Medion was bluffing. Fortunately, I don't think she's much for the bluff. In the distance, you glimpse Alizé picking her way through the ruins, but otherwise, you spy no signs. If anyone can hear me, say something. Your call echoes faintly before being swallowed by the silence. Where's Alphanod? If I hit that last node, I just wanna... There he is. As it launches into a cutscene. This Isle's Edge already. This only appears to be this park here. How it must have bustled with life once upon a time. Is there a name for it? Is there a name on the map for it? Necropolis, oh yeah, true. Though set slightly off the ground, this appears to be a door, while the object to the left could be letterboxes. The door is rusted shut, and the film of dust all over suggests no one has come through in a long, long time. Walk up the path. He's not me. Take a look at this. If the road was a little long, we could take it to just beneath the dead sun. But suppose this is where the reconstruction ends. How about you? Did you find anything of interest? I see. I noticed the same thing. Cups left upon tables, chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here. Oh, we're dropping frames again. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, it seems fine. Again, I don't know. I'm just gonna restart the router later. Stupid. Alright. Okay. See, I noticed the same thing. Cups left upon tables, chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here, but I do know I don't want to be alone anymore. We've searched enough for now. Let's find out and compare what we learned. Whatever it was. Makes me wonder. When's the VTube avatar dropping? No shot, Callie. Maybe I do, like, PNG tuber, but that's about it. Also, while I run to the bathroom really quick to do my nose, clean my nose, look, you can look at the skybox for like 5 seconds. But hi, Callie. How you doing? Alright, I'm back. I wasn't pissing. I was just cleaning my nose. I'm finally over whatever's in, like, bothering me. It seems like, at least. My nose is, like, pretty much clear. Like, it's great. I love it. I love not having to worry about my nose being a pain in the butt.
Did you find anything?
No. This place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs
I
of
have nothing
very
to say to that,
recent
Callie.
life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteon seen.
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin.
It will be Meteon herself.
And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
I promised your parents I'd keep you safe. I don't know what I just said.
I know.
Probably what it was.
I know. But if there is a chance this will work, then I would take it. For everyone, and for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even her. Why must she be the one? Why must she fight alone? More than a hero, she's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave her a new one.
He needs a good hug. But we'll save that for later.
For instance,
We have a bird to kill.
a path where she finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
The source of all our woes, Callie.
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters, as did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear. I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Aetheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger. We rise, fall, and rise again.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
There we go. Our way up. Earlier in Old Charlian.
Please, please, oh, please let them all be safe. Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache. They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions.
What is it?
He wishes to speak with you at once.
actually is. Okay, I guess I won't know, because I genuinely don't remember who else is left. In this city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. The sorrows of the thousand worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
I'm gonna go ahead and just yoink these off. There might be an easier way to do that. Is there? No, there's not. I'm aware, please. Slide those off for now.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never have foreseen.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home. I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
This is our final area. Absolute Horizon.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest.
What do I imagine that whoever was meeting with
I
them
told
there
you.
will help us reach there.
Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness, Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on Atheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace.
Nice little image.
Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the world.
You must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
After all these years,
Is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
I'll reach you. I'll find a way. Oh, okay.
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes.
Okay.
And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all. I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls. But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. you will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Aetheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Meteon, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower.
She finally beginning to regret it?
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
I figure it's gonna be the last use of the crystal.
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Aetheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
I thought we were gonna have a dungeon, but no. Or maybe not, maybe we are still. It's over, Meteon. Maybe there will be a dungeon. We gotta fight our way to the center of this egg.
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
He'd rather be dead. He's gone.
But
He's
more
done
than
with it.
that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles? What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance.
I think they're the Alliance raid, actually.
All of which is to say,
as soon as possible.
Expand your horizons. Go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
That I will.
I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
Alright. Tis my fear and hope that our ancient friends will find a new beginning, and that all their brethren return who have returned to the ethereal sea. For that to come, we must succeed. We must avert the final days and save Aetheris. To go and see all those places and more, Emet has given you quite a task. Suffice it to say, I should be glad to assist you once we've returned together triumphant, of course. For the lives on this star, whose light hath been extinguished, the ancients who were before us, I offer a solemn prayer. No need to explain. I have a rough idea what had happened while I was gone. It was a strange thing, as though I was struggling in a pitch-black sea. A powerful tide was trying to wash me away, one that churned with hatred and envy for life, and it was all I could do to swim against it. Then suddenly, I was here. It felt long and short at the same time, hazy as in a dream. Through all, one thing was crystal clear. You fought with all your being to keep our hopes alive. I can't fully claim to understand the workings of this place, but in that moment, I felt I knew what I needed to do. I felt that it was the right time to offer up this life I owe. I could risk it all on the wager that the rest of you would manage without me. Full glad I am to see that I was right. Different and mysterious as the ancients may be, they were people not unlike us. The first people to fall and feel pain, and the first forced to find a way to rise again. From them we have come in our pain and suffering, connected. I don't think I've ever knew what to say to the man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing, but the past notwithstanding, he came to our aid in our moment of need. We are here, and we will not squander this chance he has given us. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion and bid the final curtain fall. Endwalker. And there it is, the final quest. Really? The fact I'm surprised this isn't voiced, but alright. Are you ready as an omen? Then let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond doubt, so I'll say only this. Within the dead sun swirls the emotion that Medion has hoarded. The emotions of innumerable souls who strove for happiness but failed. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that barred our way, it is not for us to rebuke and admonish. 'Twas not by passing judgment on the tragic legacies of others that we arrived at this moment. Rather, it was by opening our hearts to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates, while still refusing to share in them ourselves. To hold fast to hope, not in ignorance, but by choice. Should we struggle to do so, I am here to help, as you have all helped me. Oh my god, really? We're dropping frames right now. I gotta wait. Holy dog shit, bro. Oh my god. Give it a moment. Stupid fucking. This has been the most annoying crap, Callie. I don't know why. My internet's literally like, been fine. The month rolled over or whatever, and now it's doing this crap. I don't know. It's like I'm pretty sure the thing rolled over, so there's no reason for it to be like be doing this. It does this every once in a while. Granted, it doesn't. It's happened a few times, and it's just like I have to just kind of wait. Just wait for it to be over, and it's over now. Well, hopefully, it doesn't happen again. But it's like there's no reason for it to be happening. Zero reason, unless I need to like restart the router. It's just like maybe it's annoying. I need to restart the router, but I already started. And I just wanted to get this finished. Oh, yeah, and I hit 0. I just keep dropping a ton of frames now. Yep, keeps going up and down. I love it. There's zero reason for you to be dropping frames. Just gotta wait for this. Oh my god. So fucking stupid. Perfect connection to game, 70 ping. Not dropping connection. Keep in mind that Final Fantasy, whenever I drop connection, immediately drops, by the way. If you lose connection for a second in Final Fantasy, the thing freaking drops half the time for me. That has no effect on whatever game I am playing. That has no effect on it, but it affects its streaming. It's only stream. Just gotta wait for it to stop this. It's so cool. And it's taking its... Okay, well, I'll be back in a moment while it figures itself out. Oh my god, bro. It pisses me off. I think it stopped. I want to say it stopped. It looks like it stopped. It's like good freaking lord. I'm gonna restart the router later because James, we call my James, the other James, wanted to do Sonic Crossroad Racing stream because he wants to play it. He wants to try it. So I'm hoping he doesn't want to crap the bed during the stream because I can't exactly stop to let it settle. If not, I'll just find something. I'll maybe just do something. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully we're good now. If you want to join us for that, you can, by the way. You know. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. We're good now. Let's put an end to the end. Just accept it. I'm assuming this is a dungeon. The dead ends. And now we have to wait in queue, Callie. I could do the dungeon with the NPCs, but we'll see if I can get My item level? It actually locked my item level. Holy. 950. 95540. Okay. I need to go get item level. Shoot. One moment. Let me fix that. I know how to fix that. Do I have an item that returns me to the thing? I don't, do I? That's a little inconvenient, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. We got some. Okay, well, I still need to be in a sanctuary to put back on my glamour. So, one moment. Let's fix this. I need to be 540. Okay. Let's fix our problem. I didn't think about this. The last thing would clock me off like that. It's a good thing I kept these. A little bit more. I could use this for something. This hat. This attire. But I'll worry about that later. Oh, it's like a steampunk aesthetic. I guess, maybe? You didn't quite make it. Oh, those people have the Endwalker, man. I think there was a vendor over here. It is. I can maybe use it at some point. Gear of War. Have they not added it? I thought they had. That hat could be. Oh, ignore the sword and shield. Those are there's like relic weapons I was looking at earlier. The clothes here could be used for something. Close. I need somewhere they sell accessories too. Maybe if I just get the hat, it will push me right over. Sumo wrestler, oh wait, there's battle code accessory right here. There we go. I just meet it. Okay, let me teleport over here. And we're gonna start the queue and fly over. I'm gonna really hope it does not raise the item level going into the next section. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do this again. Actually, I can probably double check that. Just plug my timer back. Should be kind of semi-check that. Let's see. Shadowbringers. Oh no, I need. No. What was it? Amarat. There we go. Amarat. 410. Oh, this one. Yeah, 440, 540, and then Dying Grasp. 410. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Let's fly up there again. Actually, while we're doing it, let's just go ahead and hit all of these zones. Depending on how long the queue, I'm gonna fly around, hit all the zones, run to the bathroom real quick, so I have it off the map, and then if I still have time to spare, I guess I'll hop on the Minecraft server while I wait for it to finish and wrap up. Wait for queue. I'm gonna have two queues, one for this, and then one for the trial, for the final days. Yeah, I guess. I'll be honest, the entire time I was kind of just getting rid of gear because I didn't need it, but it turns out I did need it. I guess I just kind of forgot for the other expansions I would just throw on the gear, but I wasn't for this one. And I was 10 item level off, so whoopsie. Oh, I just needed a little bit more. After that, I'm going to have some time. I know what class I'm going to play for the next expansion. And I know what hairstyle I'm going to pick for it too, actually. Familiar. I assume we're gonna go there for something. Alright, we're in the bathroom real quick. I just realized I probably shouldn't hopefully get it before it pops queue. Hopefully it does not drop. Hopefully if it's gonna drop any connection, be silly. We do it now. I clicked the wrong key and it pulled up Wikipedia. I was in the middle of watching you making a Minecraft skin. No, dude. Oh, you lost the skin then? Hope you didn't lose the skin. I assume it didn't save though. Okay. Let's fly over and get the rest of the stuff. Yeah, I didn't save. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Oh, you're good? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not good. I think the delay is just weird. Well, I don't know what the delay is. It's not much, but it's not normally a lot. It really isn't, to be honest, but sometimes being because of the internet thing, it's being weird. Bring this back in. Sure. It's not. It's just like the internet's being weird. It's gonna be over probably. Well, hopefully. How you start the internet will be fine. If not, last time it just took a few days. Again, I don't know what the problem is, so you know, we'll find out. Gotta join these people for fates. Gotta kill time now. I might just hop on this. You know what? Let me do this last. Let me do this fade over here. I don't know. I must have just wanted to do that for the... I'll just do this fade over here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's not correct. That is off as hell. Yeah, looking at that, that is off as hell. I gonna miss, or is that the enemy missing? That's what I'm about to say. Dynamis crystals. Let me just go back up there. What does it smell? It's weird. Oh, that's probably good. My window's open. I forgot about that. Alright, well, I'm gonna sit here in front of the orb. Well, part of orb. You absolute butt. What are the odds that? It went through, Callie. We got it. We got it.
So you are finally here, in this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn. Come then. Follow me down into the darkest depths of despair.
Sea of Stars, the dead ends. Oh. I can't imagine the smell.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out.
All these little guys, their faces
The
dying.
more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
Who are these people? I don't know. There's civilizations that have died. So the verb lady, she gathered all the suffering of all the civilizations that were dying out. And we're now inside that. We're now inside that orb.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Just to kind of see. Oh my god. Okay. That was a little strange. Ah, sick. Indeed. Yeah, it's because they were once the same as, what do you call it, the people that are running around. They're just transformed, they're malformed now. So they're begging for the sweet release of death.
Those who lived and festered. Those who died and decayed.
Oh, no. This doesn't look good. Craven Compassion? Hi. I'm just gonna decay this one. Please heal me. Healer! Oh my god. Healer? You know, they said they hadn't seen this one in a while, so that... Oh, it's lagging. It's great. Let's go! It's so great. I love connection drops that just happen for zero reason. They don't happen at all. I can't stop us now. Can't stop it because gotta go.
Those who lived and festered.
So stupid, man.
Those who died and decayed.
I don't know why my ninjutsu didn't go through. Love it. Oh, they fall in the path of the wind. Okay, I get it now. Okay. That makes more sense. What is happening? What's going on? Okay. I just hope the stream is fine now, Callie. I think it is. Christ, man.
And the very last of them wished they had never been born at all. In a faraway place,
I was messing up my
a
combo,
brilliant
but
star
it worked it out. Oh, so this is another
disease.
world that was getting
Before
destroyed.
destroying the self-same lives it had saved.
So we're in each one section like a world. Okay, alright. So we're visiting each section, probably a different world. Okay. Cat over there meowing. I don't know what size up to.
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
Wonder what they're fighting. That's probably the boss of the area. Wonder why they died out.
They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
I mean, other than they waged a war and destroyed their own planet, assumedly. Yeah, I can tell the delay is longer than it normally is. Cause I listen to my stream as well, Callie. I can just tell the delay is longer than it normally is. It's pissing me off. It's making me so mad. That doesn't seem right. I don't know how that. I got aggro. Oh. I did not notice that. Get pleased. The hell? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I can. I'm messing up everything. Playing terribly. Yeah, I can tell it's affecting my connection. Cause like my abilities are activating weirdly. Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking unplug the router. I'm gonna have to check if make my mom's not doing any work, but I am so I'm legitimately actually pissed. You're not moving anywhere. Holy. After that, well, I'm gonna probably just do the final trial, and then I'm gonna just restart the internet and see. So I just want to finish this all
When
first.
one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
Kind of just pisses me off that if it was gonna happen, why does it have to happen? You know, like on the. If it was gonna happen, why did it have to happen on the final one, right? No, the other ones.
Farther still existed a star without strife.
What is this one?
Where none remembered
So that's the final
life's trials or its joys. What its people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
I'm curious why that thing isn't killing everyone. It only takes some people and then leaves others. The little like things, like essence things, might actually tell a story. I think they usually do. Usually I give it insight on the area. Yeah. Let's be able was open earlier when I was cleaning. I just never closed it. Okay. Doesn't mean you don't give me a second to go close it. Yeah, so delayed. Holy. Like, the delay is ridiculous, man. Yep. Yeah, it's so stupid.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I just know I'm annoyed as heck.
Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Come on. Come on! Can't use my ninjutsus! Nothing's working! That just pissed me off. Such a bad mood. It just pissed me off. It's so stupid. Yeah, you can't even use my freaking abilities. It's putting me in such a bad mood. Termination is the weather. Oh, lovely. Great, it's lagging again. It's so wonderful. I love it. It's been lagging continuously through the dungeon, multiple times through the dungeon.
Your
Section just shits the bed for no
defies all
reason.
reason. The souls within me run.
I can't do anything about it.
Coil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you
Not right now.
surrender to despair?
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up, again and again, without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair. Ever will the living cast the present and lament the future. So shall we sing until life ceases to be.
Seven hells!
On your guard.
The rage. It rises. Rises.
I was expecting there to be a body.
Stop! Calm yourself, please.
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live? Who are you to hope?
Hold on, my friends.
Oriange, watch out!
Alphino!
We cannot comprehend. We cannot know. We cannot know!
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Just one good strike.
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't!
All are washed in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
Wait!
You gifted them escape. And rendered yourself powerless. Bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last, but you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades.